Hi everyone, it's Tim Gwain, and I am here to blog, obviously, or you wouldn't be here, right? Um, so I have failed miserably on vlogging, but not on the challenges. So I'm going to just post this onto the Shambhala post site or Facebook page, because it will incorporate days 7, 8, 9, and 10, today being day 10. So last 3 days I've been putting into practice those, but I've not been vlogging about them. So I'm going to be vlogging today about all of that. Couple of things first. I wanted to show you what I got at the Highlander Festival this weekend. Some of you may or may not have seen the post I did, but I got my athame for my altar, and it's just very, very beautiful. I'm very proud of it. It's just gorgeous. I wish you can see it in the light, but anyway, there it is. So had to share that. My altar's coming together. It still needs a couple of things. Still need to get a bell, and I'd like a really pretty salt dish and some Himalayan pink salt. I like Himalayan pink salt for no other reason than it's pretty. So let's see. Where shall I begin? Maybe I shall begin with the day 7 challenge, and just want to, that is our yoga pose. That's right. And I thought the first one was going to be very easy. It's just crossing your legs, right? No, I'm way too old for it. I did one that was a couple of down. I didn't really look at all of them. I just looked at something that I thought might be simple and basic for me to incorporate every morning. So the breathing exercise, that's down on your knees with your hands at the same width apart as your knees, and you breathe in, lifting your head and curving your back, and you breathe out, arching your back and dropping your head. Do that a few times, and man, it actually really helped, particularly with our challenge earlier in the week of breathing, and recognizing our breathing helped a lot to recognize what I was breathing, how I was breathing, things that were going on while I was breathing. It was amazing, to say the least. It was amazing. It was great. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing every morning. And challenge 8 was, oh yes, meditation. And you know, I didn't really write a meditation because Morgan gave me this to meditate to. I'm going to play it. I'm going to think a little bit while playing it. So you're just going to see what I do, how I sit, how I think about it as it plays. So let me get organized just a little bit here so that you can see what happens. And
Earth, my body, water my blood. Air my breath and fire my spirit. Earth my body, water my blood. Air my breath and fire my spirit. I like to sing to the earth, I like to hold her. She likes to sing to me, she likes to hold me. I like to sing to the earth, I like to hold her. She likes to sing to me, she likes to hold me. I carry fistfuls of ease. I make love to the breeze. I carry fistfuls of bones. I trust they will lead me home. I carry grief on my wings. I know why caged birds sing. Through many turns of this moon, my women have suffered wounds. But my grandmother's with me. Close your eyes, can't you see? And my grandchildren are here. The rose, the crow, and the deer. I am surrounded by light, the light of stories. I need to quiet my mind, I need to listen. We are surrounded by light, the light of stories. We need to quiet our minds, we need to listen. Earth my body, water my body, air my breath and fire my spirit. Water my body, fire my spirit. Earth my body, water my blood. Air my breath and fire my spirit.
Found this the other day at the lake. Little branch with hazelnuts on the ground. Yes, the old man gave it to me. And that's going on my staff. But the last couple of days when I've listened to that song and I've held that branch, gosh. Morgan told me that she really felt like that song was good for me, and it's more than that. It's actually one of those things that I'm going to be using when I want to just calm everything, and when I want to ground, when I want to get my mind set, particularly as I'm getting ready to shield myself. Yes, I'm still using the 4 elements as my shield. Fire in particular, using air to blow things away, using water to wash things off, using earth to support and dispel the negative, and support me and support the positive, and fire to burn away the negative and to give me the positive. So that's my meditation. Um, the next challenge I thought was hysterical, and I'm trying to figure out um, how to say in a real sweet way that Morgan, like, no, I guess that's not the one. I was going to tease you about, oh, I think it's today's challenge. Yes. So we'll get back to that. But yesterday's challenge were some quick and easy practices to help us connect with the craft and the gods, um, and I think I've really talked about it. I think the things that I've been doing every day are things that I can actually just set my mind to and begin to practice the grounding, um, feeling my feet um, send the roots down into the ground and to really um, feel my rooting from the ground, and really beginning to get my place here on the earth. And this morning I was walking around barefoot in the yard, and the grass was nice and damp because we've had a little bit of rain here in Washington, so the ground was damp. It was really nice. And shielding the way that I shield, um, and the yoga, that particular meditation, really focusing on who I am as a druid, and again, druid practice, reading my books and learning that and putting into practice some of the druid things that I'm learning. No, I haven't talked about those much either. I've been sort of preoccupied with just about everything, so I need to get back into my book learning as well. The practical is really good. The book learning is going to enhance that practical, so I know that, and I need to get back into that. But as far as a daily practice, everything that I'm learning, everything that I'm doing is pretty much what I've been really comfortable with doing on a daily basis. It's funny too, because when I was a Christian, everybody said you got to pray daily and you got to, got to spend 15 to 30 minutes praying, and it's like I can't promise that. I can't sit still for that long. Yet even before I began really walking this path, one of the first things I did was sat at the Old Man and I put on some music, and it was a 3-hour track of Celtic meditation music. And at the end of that 3 hours, I was still sitting at the Old Man, and I played again. I played another track that was about an hour and a half long, and I debarked what became my wand. And that's the difference between that path and this one. This one really calls to me. I can easily spend 15 minutes, but usually wind up spending about an hour in meditation, in thought, in reading, in just doing different things, and all pertaining to my magics and all pertaining to learning and living this druid lifestyle. So yesterday's challenge was really good for me to sit back and realize that I am doing something every day. It's quick and easy, but it winds up sometimes not being so quick. But I can ground, I can center, I can breathe, I can meditate, I can shield, and I can do that all before I even shower. and or even after I shower, even while I'm getting dressed, I can just kind of pause a moment and listen to this song that I played. Oh my gosh, that song just, it gets me. Um, so I guess that's that part of it. And so today's challenge is where I was going to tease Morgan just a little bit. It would be, duh, Morgan. Um, so what today's challenge is, her words were, um, not where I thought they would be. Ha. Um, herb, plant, tree. Choose a plant ally to connect with, or let one choose you. Share the energy. Remember, what you give, you also always receive energetically. Um, Obviously, my plant is the oak tree. Um, Oak is mine, and the old man is mine. Um, Obviously, oak is what I identify with. Um, the acorns and the leaves and all of that. Um, I'm pretty much sure that I am going to be known as the Oak Druid. I don't know. I've already got a couple of people who have asked me, where can I get some oak stuff? It's like the lake. If you want to go and find oak bits and pieces, there's sure to be some oak around. I found a lot of acorns. I was wanting some acorns for not just my altar, but also I want to hang some from my wand. I want to put some on my staff. Um, I'm going to make, or try to make anyway, some an acorn key fob, so that I've got a key fob that's with my acorns, so that I've got a bit of the old man with me, and all of these acorns came from the old man. Everything that I have that is oak, except for this pin oak that is also going on my staff. But I found this on the ground too. Um, it's lovely, and yes, this is going on my staff as well. And by the way, it smells amazing. Um, so yes, sorry that I'm loading 3-day challenges, 3 daily challenges onto this, but I really hadn't had time to make the video, but I have been doing the challenges. So anyway, I am going to get this ready to upload. I'm going to share it separately, because it won't fit on just one, so it's going to go on all, just a message of itself on the page for the challenge. So I suppose that's it for today. I might, after I get done reading a little bit, make another one later, just because. But for now, merry meet, merry part. and merry meet again.